Welcome to David versus Film. I am David, yo soy David, and tonight I'm going head to head with Taskmaster Series 8, Episode 4. A big hey, hi, and ho to all of you, but to returning viewers, and especially returning subscribers, what's up? Rolling along, and I feel like at this point, I'm getting to know this crew a little better. I mentioned that in the last video. I'm learning some of their style, some of their approaches a little bit better. As long as more of the same keeps going, I'll be happy because this series has been really, I think, enjoyable so far. I've enjoyed especially the tasks and the locations. I like the train setting. We seem to have gone back there at least twice now, so hopefully a little bit more of that. Yeah, I have no complaints, honestly, and I can't wait to see what this week's episode is going to hold. Now, of course, this will be a highlights only reaction, so keep that in mind. I will put the full unedited version over on Patreon, patreon.com/DavidVersusFilm. I have to do that obviously for YouTube reasons, but over there, you can also find my Discord benefits where we talk about this show and other things on the channel, polls to help me figure out other movies and shows to watch, plus much more, so please check that out if you would like. I always appreciate you watching on YouTube. Please subscribe. Be sure to check the notification bell if you do. A like is always appreciated. And last but not least, please leave those amazing comments like so many of you already do. Not only is it how I can know you better, it's also how I learn more about the show and the people on it. So thank you in advance for all of that. But for now, boys and girls, let's grab our hymnals, turn to page 2019, and watch Taskmaster Series 8, Episode 4. The Barrel Dad. I don't know who that is at all.
Davies, take my hand and run as I guide you through the giddy pleasure fields of Taskmaster.
Running just as fast as we can.
And work up a sweat as we glide through my land.
Okay, that was funny.
Scruffy, lice-infested baby rat. It's little Alex Horne!
Little Alex Horne.
I got the wristbands and the ankle bands.
Oh, Lord.
So they will just collect the moisture throughout the evening, and I will be better for it.
Alex, can we have the prize task, please?
Just moves on.
They've been asked to bring in the best present for a doctor.
The worst thing is being on a flight and somebody saying, is there a doctor on the plane?
Oh.
So the best gift that you can give to a doctor is something to stop him from being bothered by the general public. And if I do look like that on a plane, people will be looking at me, but not with hope.
I was just about to say, right? Yeah.
Joe?
A BMX.
BMXing Lisa Tarbuck. It's a good gift, though, yeah? Why not?
BMXs are cool.
What does BMX stand for, Joe?
It stands for Bicycle, My Excellent Bicycle. I believe.
I went to university and I met medic students, biggest bunch of alcoholic maniacs.
Yes.
So I decided to get a big night out kit.
Oh. I like that. In the basket and everything.
Classic case of a herb garden and a bottle of whiskey.
There it is.
For the doctor.
Herb garden and a bottle of whiskey.
Wouldn't say no to that.
People have a little rating system on the little shirt. Well, maybe doctors should have a little...
Oh, I'm fab at jabs. Yeah, those are all pretty good. Yeah, I mean, tough choice.
You're basically accusing doctors of being binge drinkers when what they actually are functioning alcoholics, which is... The one that I'd most like all of that is the BMX.
You didn't even say you're on one! That's like running the 100 metres, tripping everyone up, and then picking some and throwing them over the finish line.
Not everyone's as dysfunctionally competitive as you.
Do you know what I'm going to do? Just to pour petrol on the fire, I'm going to put them both last.
Oh. That was a great rise.
That's how you bring the humor.
I know doctors like getting drunk. You've established that.
Yes, because that's why I should be above him.
Yeah, well, I would have given you an extra 2 points if you put some lovely herbs with it.
Balance it out.
And the winner, who doesn't like a lovely badge saying you've been a good boy?
King Greg is back. Just doing what he wants and throwing people's emotions into the gutter. Oh, my God. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Toilet paper? Oh, Lord.
Get this loo roll through the toilet seat.
You may not lower the toilet seat.
Oh, there's the toilet seat. Fastest wins.
What toilet seat?
Oh, my gosh. Poor Paul. I love the aerial cam.
I can't lower it at all.
That's what it says.
Oh, what an idiot. Get this loo roll.
It didn't say which toilet seat. Use that one.
There's a toilet seat inside.
OK.
Am I allowed to use that?
All the information's on the task.
Ah, Alex.
This is the toilet paper.
Right.
The loo roll's this thing, isn't it?
I'm getting the loo roll through the toilet seat.
With the, oh no, without lowering.
Boom. Done.
It just reminds me of being at school.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you.
I love the visuals of the airplanes going through the toilet seat.
I sort of think of the toilet roll as the whole thing, do you?
No. Oh, we are
He's
not...
already getting upset.
Oh.
He's already getting upset.
You said, can you nip out and get some loo roll? And you came back with a load of those.
Agreed.
I might be closer. You'll have to help me.
Easy. So easy.
That's unlucky.
Thank you.
Again, I just pictured the neighbors watching like, what are they doing?
The whole thing should go through, both the cardboard tube and the surrounding paper. But, Ian, anyone who got the whole lot through the toilet seat, I'm going to give a bonus point.
Right. Well, that is just Joe Thomas.
Well, yeah, buddy.
Bonus point. Lou, 1 minute 19, 4 points. Ian was the quickest. 5 points.
That was good. I feel like that task was designed with the inside toilet seat in mind. You know what I mean? Like, the outdoor one was the decoy to get them thinking that way, but the solution was to go inside like Paul and Ian did.
Make the best thing to engage a toddler.
You have 30 minutes.
Ah, you just never know.
You've got freckles.
So, yeah.
What rhymes with ducky?
You're right. Same.
Not that.
Same. Yep. First thing I thought of.
Okay. Move to the side. Move to the side. Move to the side.
The existential terror of a mother duck having her brood taken away from her by incredibly bloodthirsty fish.
I will make that clear to the toddler. Thank you, Paul.
I'll make that clear to the toddler. That's so good.
Do they want a pretty princess with freckles dancing, or do they want the existential terror of a shark attack?
We're going to start off with Joe Thomas, who made Jodo.
Oh.
Hello, Nell. Come in.
Who is that?
It's called Jodo. Can you say
Jodo.
Jodo? OK, thank you. Goodbye.
Is that his kid?
Bye.
I've often seen you during this series look like there's nothing to live for.
Children's TV star Iain Stirling's creation.
Children's TV star. What does he do? Oh, God. I don't know what that is.
Hello. I'm Claire.
Yeah, I'm with you, Nell. Let's see where this goes.
My name's Claire. Are you engaged? Yeah.
Pretty engaged. Pretty engaged.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I mean, it looked like a pile of old rubbish.
Yes.
It did engage the child with Alex's help.
Yeah, right, with Alex, yeah.
We'll see you soon.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, that's hilarious. Yeah, what do they do during the breaks? I wonder what they normally do, just sit around, chat. Obviously, this week it's belly dancing.
It's Fairy Shan's workout video. That's Fairy Shan. Do you want to do what she says?
So I can't tell if it's his daughter or not, because I think maybe she called him Alex earlier. If I remember correctly, so maybe not his daughter, but kind of looks like it could be.
What would you give Fairy Shan out of 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5? Again?
Oh, yeah, she likes it.
Fair enough.
Very engaged.
Goodbye.
I mean, she's taking it with her. That's engaged. Although kids love screens regardless, I feel like. But, yeah.
One clip we saw, you did look that. It was engagement, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, your immediate instinct was put an iPad in there.
Yep, that's a mom.
It's Lucky Ducky time. Lou Sanders.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh, you've opened it.
Oh, is it like a pinata? I see, because she was cutting into the side, looks like. Oh, there's nothing in there. I thought it was going to be candy or something. Boo.
Bye-bye.
Oh, bye, Ducky. What's in there? Looks like she maybe trying to put stuff in there.
Also, there were sweets inside, and I don't think you really guided her. It was supposed to be like a piñata.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Although you call it a pinochet.
Oh, yeah.
So I changed my thumbs down to a thumbs slightly up.
She did look in at the sweets at the end.
Yeah, she had...
And then she thought, I don't want to be part of any of this.
It's time for Paul's baking tray ecosystem.
Okay.
Hello, Nell.
Oh, right. Yeah. The shark. After the duck. Oh, shit!
The threshing shark has fallen out. Yes, the ecosystem has deteriorated.
Her
Do you want to put
face.
them all back in the ecosystem?
She's like, yeah, whatever that is. Unless she's a genius child and knows what ecosystem means.
What would you give it out of 5? Thank you, Nell. Goodbye.
Very engaged, though.
Shall I go? Okay.
Oh, that's a really good task. I like all of that task.
She had maternalistic instincts towards the duck.
Only but 5 minutes ago, she'd been smashing one around the head with a mallet.
It just shows how you can re-educate a young mind like that. She was fully engaged, Paul, and I'm absolutely gobsmacked.
I would almost have to go to Paul. Like, pure definitively engagement, anyway.
Purely based on my gut instinct,
Lou,
I'm going
3.
to give Lou 3
Yeah.
points. Ian and Joe, 4 points. Sian and Paul, 5 points.
There we go.
Yeah, fair. I agree with all that. Fair. Kinder, gentler Greg is back, but yeah, I agree with him though. Stupid.
Come on.
Okay.
Put the most weight in the hammock without anything falling out of the hammock.
If anything falls out of the hammock, you're disqualified. Most weight in the hammock after 10 minutes wins. Right.
Should we discuss it before we say your time starts now?
Oh, you've just said your time starts now.
Oh, Alex, you asshole. Yeah, they're getting smart to that trick, huh? The old Richard Osman loophole.
I'm going to put this under the hammock to support the hammock.
How is that going to stop stuff
I'm
falling out of
quietly
the hammock?
confident, actually.
Calm down.
I went to get some stuff, and you said to come and get in the hammock.
Oh,
So what do I do?
Can we just have a meeting?
I'm going to get some heavy stuff.
Okay.
I feel like a child when their parents are arguing. I'm like, oh, this makes me uncomfortable.
I'd like to apologise for my behaviour. I just thought we shouldn't panic.
I agree. That's why I suggested doing all of this 7 minutes ago.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like
Do you want to
legit
hop in the
arguing.
position, babe?
Your job was quite literally to hold the hammock. Now there's no one holding the hammock.
Don't worry, baby, I'm here for you.
35 seconds.
She's being very patient with him. He would have gotten on my nerves at this point. I'd have been a little pissed off, honestly.
That wasn't pleasant for me to watch. We had spent a good 7 minutes.
Not 7. That's the number you made up.
Here we go again,
In
part
quite
2.
a petulant manner. Thank God Daddy was there, watching on from behind the barrel. As the barrel dad will tell you, these kids have got to make their own mistakes.
Oh, the barrel dad.
At the end of the 10 minutes,
dad,
had 9 bricks, a wooden column, an olive press, a bowling ball, a jerry can, a watering can, and an Iain Stirling. So that's 89.1 kg, which is 14 stone, which is an Alex Horne or 3 Dalmatians or 2 toilets or a reindeer.
81 kg?
Plus an Iain Stirling. I don't know how much Iain weighs.
Oh, you haven't found that out?
No.
Okay.
It's hard to sneakily weigh people.
Okay, so they weighed each thing on their own, not collectively in the hammock. Gotcha. I was curious how they were going to do that.
Now it's time for Mrs. G and Mr. T.
Is that gonna happen?
That's not going to happen.
That's not gonna happen.
I respect that thinking, though, because... There we go, okay.
Can't we unplug the hammock and just put the hammock back on the floor?
I like this.
Now she's thinking, yes! Oh, my God. This is why I watch Taskmaster. To see people have this kind of innovative thinking that I don't have. Come on, Donkey Kong. Roll all the barrels in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Ta-da!
Yep. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
What's the difference between on and in?
Well,
Nothing.
a hammock has to be suspended from 2 things.
If you were going to order a hammock online now,
Yeah.
it would arrive in a box.
It would.
It's still a hammock.
Oh, she is on top of things.
I did spot something.
Okay.
Do you want to have a look?
Yeah.
Something fell out.
I caught
Oh, the replay.
it! I caught it!
I just want you to watch Lou Sanders' eyes, and this is how I know I haven't got Sian and Joe, 3 points each.
Sian and Joe get 3 points each.
King Greg is back again with this one. That was good. That was a really good ending to that task. Ooh, this episode flew by.
Choose a hoop that you think you can throw a frying pan into. If you choose the big hoop, you have 1 attempt. If you choose the medium hoop, you have 2 attempts. If you choose the small hoop, you have 3 attempts. The person who throws most of their frying pan into the hoop from the longest distance wins.
Pick a hoop and place it.
I'm going to go for the middle one. Middle hoop.
Just, I don't know. Haven't done this before.
I haven't done this before. It's kind of the theme of Taskmaster in general, isn't it?
So far, it looks like the first bit of a really shit Olympics opening ceremony.
Finally, Paul Sinha.
Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. I love that. Quite clever, because if no one else lands a pan, Paul wins, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like Price is Right rules, right? Showcase Showdown kind of thing.
Most of the frying pan is in the hoop.
That's got to feel good, Paul.
Next up, purple to throw.
I win!
Get in!
How's she get into it?
I get
Me.
it. You have to...
I'm going for a side one.
The audience. Everybody backs up.
Oh!
So far, Paul's pretty smart with his approach, it looks like.
Nearly.
Almost there.
This is lucky pan. Thank God we've got such a good pan boy.
With his wrist guards. Oh, shit! You gotta be kidding me. Even Alex is shocked. Wow.
In all of pan hoop history, I have never seen a gameplay like that.
That was amazing. Maybe one of the best episodes of the series so far, if not the best. It's been very enjoyable.
0 points to Iain, 0 to Sian, 0 to Joe. Paul, 4 points for his tactic.
Yeah, but Lou.
Without a doubt, is Lou Sanders.
Yeah.
A
Episode
three-way tie at the top. Lou, Joe,
What?
and Sian all have 15 points.
What? Oh, I did not see that coming. That's incredible. 3-way tie over that. That's really cool.
The fastest to whip the bottle off the barrel wins. Got it?
But who's first? Is that
Like
the order?
Dolly Parton.
Oh, Dolly.
3 whips bottle, but 9.4 seconds to the winner of the show.
Okay. You never know with their screwy editing. Good job, Sean. I
What
love
have we
her.
learned today? We've learned that parenting is easy. Dazzle them with bright colours, interesting textures, and teach them about the brutal, indiscriminate slaughter of animals. But the big news was that Sian Gibson won the show. What a night!
Yes.
What a goodbye! Goodbye!
Yes. And she gets all her doctor prizes. And the BMX, hey! Oh my God, bless her heart. Probably my favorite episode so far overall. I mean, there's definitely been moments in the other episodes that were, better than certain moments of this one. But I just, kind of like I mentioned last week, I feel like this crew is starting to really gel, or at least maybe I'm just becoming more familiar with them. But either way, so much fun. So yeah, quick recap. Starting with the doctor's task, I gotta say, that one was one where hadn't seen it before. A clever task from the crew. And yet it was still really enjoyable, as far as like its simplicity did not kind of override how much fun it could be. So I, of course, completely stumbled verbally right out the gate saying an apple, thinking like Apple and doctors, it's what they tell you to take, not what you give them. So clearly I would have failed. But looking at what they all brought to the table, I mean, I love that Greg was so hardcore with the judging. But I have to say, looking back on it now, with a little bit of time removed, if I were a doctor, even though I love what Lou did with the alcohol, and honestly, Iain, because I love my drink, right? This is coffee, but there might be something in it. I love my drinks, right? So I wanted to already give them credit, but the bike is a lot of fun. And if I were just thinking of it in that way about what's the most fun thing I'd want, if someone came into my workplace and gave me something and they brought me a bike, the kid in me is going to love that. So in the end, I did probably like the bike. Thinking back, looking back on it, that is. Toilet seat. The toilet seat is one of those typical Taskmaster tasks where, knowing that there was a toilet seat indoors and it didn't specify which one, I thought that was a great approach. That's what I would hope that I would have thought to do as well. I honestly thought Iain was a lot more sort of insightful with the role itself until I heard, Joe talking and saying, if you sent someone to the store and said, get a roll of, I say toilet paper, loo paper is what they said here. If you get a roll of toilet paper, you would expect them to bring back the actual with the paper, not just the roll. So I agreed with that. Engage a toddler. Oh my God. That was the cutest thing ever. At first, I thought that might have been one of Alex's kids, because I don't know what his kids look like. But again, thinking back, like I said in the reaction, I think the kid maybe said Alex, so maybe not his kid. But who knows? Because a lot of grandparents, for example, call me Mira. They don't let their kids or grandkids call them their grandma or something. But that's usually, I feel like, limited to grandparents. Most parents, unless they're unruly teenagers, allow their children or don't allow their children to call them by their first name. Anyway, though, that was a lot of fun. And I did agree with Sean from a mom perspective that God, yes, give a kid a screen, whether that's a phone, whether that's a tablet, whatever, and they are hooked. They're fine. But I was glad to see how much she enjoyed the little family of ducks too. Although I really loved Lou's quip about, she enjoys ducks when 5 minutes ago she was beating one to death with a mallet. But yeah, so that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the little, kind of the sort of new approach there of having a toddler sort of decide what was the most engaging thing. And then we went to the team task with the hammock, right? And everything. And I personally agree, and I'm glad Greg let them go with this. It didn't become another Potato Gate-ish type moment. That Greg allowed that to sort of, stay for the most part. How Sean had the idea to take the hammock down, you know what I mean, and put it out. But I have to say, what I took away the most from that task was that very awkward, very kind of uncomfortable, kind of fighting among, well, not really among the three. It was really just between Iain and Lou. But anyway, I thought Lou did a good job just from the way it was, look, we're just seeing clips, we're seeing edited for sure. But I felt like Lou really de-escalated that situation because for me, that's one of my personal goals is to not get angry or start getting upset because I could already feel myself. If I were in her shoes, I'd have a hard time with some of the things he kind of said. But that's just me. Probably a little sensitive, maybe. I don't know, but that's me. And then we moved on to the live task. So much fun. Old school, get something through the hoop, but a new twist on it with the pans. That was a lot of fun. I really was hoping for Paul because I liked his approach on that one. But I mean, I got to give credit where credit's due. She nailed that one in the end with Lou. And really, I thought she would have won, as you saw. But no. 3-way tie. Love that kind of stuff. I love the tiebreaker task because it was also just very simple with the whip. And I have to say I was happy for Sean. I am feeling more familiar with this crew now. I am sort of learning their personalities a little bit, but I do still feel like they're a little bit more kind of closed off, just in my view, from some previous team members we've seen. I feel like last series, and I promise not to keep continuing, the comparison with the most recent, with their predecessors, but they were just so open. I mean, they like every thought came out, every feeling came out. They were just so real and raw and hilarious. And so there was that. So again, like we've said 1,000 times before, big shoes to fill. I do feel like this crew is a little more guarded, but I feel like their personalities come through. Not all of them. I mean, Iain for sure, is out there. But I mean, I guess I don't feel like Sean still feels a little guarded. Joe, I will say this, and I'll probably say it the wrong way, and I'll explain it in case I do. Joe, I feel like, is kind of boring, but I like that. Because you can't have everybody be over the top. And I know Paul's pretty muted as well, and Sean's pretty muted. But Joe, at this point, to me, is still the biggest question mark. I just can't read him. I feel like I get the feeling when I watch him, like he just kind of wandered into the wrong theater and then he just went with it. You know what I mean? Like he kind of looks every episode to me. So maybe it's just the way his facial expressions are or something. I feel like he's the one I kind of know the least at this point, but I like him very much. So this is not a judgment. And that's why I say I need to qualify this or explain this better than I probably am. I'm not judging him at all. And in fact, I think that really brings something to the table because you need your quiet, more passive people to balance out the crew. It's just that in this particular show, it's a very high octane kind of endeavor. I feel like, you got Greg and Alex and the others, and it's just boom, 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 boom for a really tight 30 minutes. And so you kind of have to get in there and scrap. And I feel like we saw so much of that last series. So Joe's kind of quiet demeanor stands out to me, but I really like him. Really like all of them. At this point, like I said, Lou seems to be the front runner, but who knows? You know what I mean? I mean, we just saw Sean win, so we got a long way to go, and I'm hoping you'll go the distance with me with this series, and then on to 9 from there. But yeah, definitely let me know, as usual, you guys' thoughts, things I missed, of course, as always, with talking or just sort of in the moment, didn't catch it. I love that. Please keep that coming. But yeah, more than anything, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day / night wherever you are, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble.